Okay, it's a question of CAT 2023, slot 1. A coordinatal ABCD is inscribed in a circle such that AB by CD is 2 is to 1. AB, this is AB, this is CD. It's a cyclic coordinatal. You take it equal to 2x, this becomes x. And BC by AD, this is BC, this is AD, this is 4, 5 is to 4. So you take it equal to 5y, this becomes 4y. If AC and BD intersect at a point E, they're going to intersect at a point E, then AE by AC is how much? So if I need to find AE by CE, it's a question based on a circle and some chords I can see here. These chords are AD, BC, CD, and AB. I'm looking for a ratio. Fine. And normally ratio is connected with what similarity. So let's try to prove some triangles similar here. If you look at this CD, this chord CD makes these two angles. This one has to be equal to this one. Yes or no? So I can say that angle CAD must be equal to angle CBD. And if you look at the chord AB, it makes two angles. Angles in the same segments are also equal. So angle ACB has to be equal to angle ADB. And this is vertically opposite angle. So this has to be same. So can we say triangle triangle AED must be similar to triangle BEC? Yes or no? Triangle AED must be similar to what? Triangle BEC. AED must be similar to BEC. So can we say A by B must be equal to what? ED by EC must be equal to AD by BC. And AD by BC is what? 4 is to 5. So I can say that AE by B is equal to AD by EC is equal to 4 is to 5. And let's talk about these two triangles. Uh, triangle, which triangle? AEB. Let's take this triangle. AEB and triangle ADC. Now look at this one. The chord BC makes an angle of ACAB and CDB. So these two must be. Similarly, chord ED makes two angles ACD and ABD. So these two angles must be equal. Can we compare these two triangles? Triangle AEB must be similar to which triangle? AEB must be similar to DEC. If these two triangles are similar because their two angles are equal. So can we say AE by ED? AE by ED. We can say AE by EB. Which two triangles? AEB. So let's take AE by ED. AE by ED must be equal to B by EC. Must be equal to AB by CD, which is equal to 2 is to 1. Now what we are looking for? This is AE by ED is equal to BE by EC. I'm looking for what? AE by CE. If you're looking for AE by CE, how do we get that? This is equation number 1. I'll write it like this. A by B is equal to AD by EC. Yes or no? Is equal to 4 by 5. This one I'll write like this. BE by AC is equal to AE by ED. If you compare these two equations, this is given equal to what? 2 to 1. What do we get if you multiply them? A by B into B by EC. A by B into B by EC. So I'm going to multiply these two ratios. This ratio was 4 by 5. This is 2 is to 1. When you multiply these two ratios, what do we get? A by B into B by AC. So this ratio, value of this ratio was 4 by 5. This is 2 is to 1. So effectively we get 8 by 5. And this B will be cancelled out. So finally you'll be left with what? A by AC. A by AC will be equal to how much? 8 by 5. The correct answer has to be third option.